Next, we're going to switch to a different approach towards color. So we'll close the color mixer and we'll open color grading. So what color grading does is it takes the different colors and it splits them into the midtones, the highlights, and the shadows. So basically, you can take the midtones here, for example, if we want to make them more yellow, for example, we can do that. And you can see that the whole image changes because the sky is a solid part of the sky, part is considered midtones. So we can turn it slightly more yellow if we want that, or we can turn it reddish, which obviously has some really weird effects on the snow in the foreground there. Blue, right? It's already kind of bluish, so adding more blue, maybe not so much. And then we could add some aqua or green, whatever color we want, right? We're able to add those here. So for the midtones, let's keep those. I don't think we want to add anything there. Let's go to the shadows and the highlights here. So if we go to the shadows, let's actually see if we can accomplish something here, right? So obviously with the shadows, we can turn them really blue. You can see that just accentuates the existing blue, or we can turn them green. It's really interesting to go to the extremes here with some odd colors so you can see where the actual shadows are considered to be. So here, right, let's actually try to correct some of the blue in the shadows, right? We can maybe pick yellow there, and then we don't want to go too strong on this, just slightly. We'll add a little bit of yellow. Right, and if we go all the way to the end, that's probably too much. You can see we can like lighten the effect or increase the effect, reduce or increase the effect just by this using the slider that's underneath the shadow. So I think I went too far with it, but I can really just bring it back with this slider here until I'm happy with it. So maybe it looks okay there. So then you have shadows that don't look really blue anymore. And I think we'll be pretty happy with that. And so now you can do the same thing with the highlights. So you can increase the blues in the highlights, right? Which is kind of completely undoing the blues reduction that we were doing in the shadows. So I think I'm pretty happy with where the whites are. So with this image, so we might not change that, but like you can see that it has the same features as the midtones and the shadows. All of them have the same feature where you can change the color of the specific range of lighting, and then you can increase or decrease the effect of that. And so if you come down to the bottom here, we can add a little bit of a blend if we think it's too harsh, right? Like it's only addressing the midtones, but we want it to bleed into the shadows or the highlights, right? We can add a little bit of balance to it. So this probably, I would imagine, has some a reduction in contrast in the image if you increase the blending and the balance.